Hello. This week I want to do something different. Not a song this week, but I've had a request for a poem that I used to do many years ago on stage, and I haven't done it in a long time, so I hope I can remember it. It's called The Box, and it was written by a man called Kendrew Lacelles. I think it could have been John Denver. Some people have suggested that to me as well, because I got it from a John Denver album called Poems, Prayers and Promises, recorded in 1974. I recorded it myself, and I had it on an album called Festival Folk about 1976, around that time. Did it for years. I hope I can remember it now, and so bear with me. It's called The Box. Once upon a time in the land of Hushabye, around about the wondrous days of yore, they came upon a sort of box, bound up with chains and locked with locks, and labelled kindly do not touch. It's war. Decree was issued all about, all with a flourish and a shout, and the gaily coloured mascot went tripping lightly on before. Don't fiddle with this deadly box, or break the chains, or pick the locks, and please, don't ever play about with war. Well, the children understood, because children happened to be good, and they were just as good about the time of yore. They didn't try to pick the locks or break into that deadly box. They didn't try to play about with war. Mommies didn't either. Sisters, aunts, or grannies neither, for they were good and kind and pretty in those wondrous days of yore. Very much the same as now. Not the ones to blame somehow for opening up that deadly box of war. But someone did. Someone battered in the lid and spilled the inside out across the floor. A sort of bouncy, bumpy ball full of guns and flags and all the tears and death with sorrow that goes with war came bouncing out and bumping all about and bumping into everything in store. And what was sad and most unfair was that it didn't seem to care much who it bumped, or why, or what, or for. It bumped the children mainly. And I'll tell you this quite plainly, it bumps them every day and more, and leaves them dead and dying, thousands of them sick and crying. Because when it bumps, it's really very sore. Now there's a way to stop this ball. It isn't difficult at all. All it takes is wisdom. And I'm absolutely sure that we could get it back into the box and bind the chains and lock the locks, but no one seems to want to save the children anymore. That's the way it all appears. For it's been bouncing round for years and years, in spite of all the wisdom since those wondrous days of yore. And the time they came upon the box, bound up with chains and locked with locks, and labelled, kindly do not touch. It's war.